ever know. Would you? There we go. Now it knows headphone or the cable's plugged in. Now we got it. Now we're cooking with something. So you'll be over there on the end, Dana. You'll lay down there. You read the sheet. You saw you were first. You know how this works. There always is. Very clear order in this chaos, even if I'm the only one that knows it.
That's how it should be. Testing, testing.
Hell yeah. Well, good to have everybody.
Talking into the microphone.
Doing this, no, poor, not 20 minutes early. We started 7:30 now. I know the show has only had like 6 different time slots in the last 3 years.
Gotta keep people guessing.
Yeah, Fox, what are you doing?
Just trying to find that sweet spot. So far, not so great.
I thought we all settled on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m.
Well,
30.
there was there was Thursdays at 7 or 8 or something. There was Fridays at 10, then 8, then now over here at 7:30. Because we're very bad about running over into the 9 o'clock shows.
Okay, that would okay. That makes sense.
I see you.
Okay, let's make sure. You guys even give me time to crop everything? Oh, would you look at you helpful. Wow, all these people. That's nice. When did you get popular all of a sudden, Brett?
Dad, is that you?
All this and a pre-sale that isn't here yet? We're going to get spoiled. It's bright. I need to. One of these days, I need to get a dimmer that works. No, that's it's on or off. I don't have. I've got hand-me-down technology.
These three people just like walked in and then sat right in front and center. I'm like, and I think we're all like, everyone was like, this is the worst decision you could possibly make right now.
Yeah, thanks for making it uncomfortable.
You think that
Because then we all started
we
like targeting each other.
connect,
Scooby-Doo pickup lines. So
that the chemistry's correct. Your words walk right through my ears. Assuming I like what I hear. And now
Awesome.
I'm
We were just
stuck in the web you're spinning. You've got me for your prey. Sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm walking in the spider web, so leave a message and I'll call you back. A likely story, but leave a message and I'll call you back. Intruding on what's mine, and you're taking up my time. To have the courage inside me to tell you, please
All right.
let me be.
There's that. So, we heading out after this? Is everybody in town to hang out with Brett?
Sorry.
Explain the audience, Brett.
Fuck. I don't know that was going to be on the test.
Oh, happy to have everybody. Welcome. Our new co-host, Brett Stoltz. I know where my audience bread is now buttered. Good to have you. Welcome to the show. Hey, everybody. Everybody finishing up? Willie, you about done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Everybody? I think Dana was the only one that I didn't see finishing.
Oh no, I was done before I left the house
Oh, good.
because I left my papers at the house.
Oh, no. Oh,
Uh,
yeah. I still would be printing them, even though I don't have a printer. I don't know that I could read them off my phone.
I usually, when I do this, I dramatically throw each paper in the audience
Yeah.
as I'm done, which I am not going to do because my screen is already cracked from Halloween.
You're going to miss that whole flourish now.
I know.
Sorry, I'm just setting that up.
Just dramatically swipe with my thumb.
Yeah. Just, no, that one's done. Fuck that noise. How is everybody? Remember, we have to save the good stuff for the actual show.
yeah.
We're still pre-showing it, guys. It's we wait for the online audience to file in, and anybody that might still come in the door. In our new 7:30, we've been dancing around time slots for this gosh darn show.
Just after Jeopardy. I like it.
Oh,
It's like
is
Jeopardy.
that what it is now?
Stab.
Whatever.
So
A nap.
forth and so
NCIS.
on.
I don't know what comes on
Oh.
after.
You can just assume that there's an NCIS after anything, really.
Apparently, they're in
Yeah.
Sydney, Australia now. I saw an ad for this. I resorted to watching cable, and
Nice.
there's an ad for NCIS Australia.
We need some military police
kangaroos
procedurals.
are getting out of hand.
I don't-
Yeah.
Isn't that what NCIS is? Military police or something?
Do they have military in
Oh, it's more
Australia?
friends.
You're Dana. You're using logic right now when defending NCIS.
Like, I'm just trying to imagine what an Australian military looks like, and I just imagine guys riding in on kangaroos with AK-47s.
Hey, stop that. All right.
Right.
That's basically it.
Get down on the ground.
They're throwing grenades at people-sized spiders because that's all you have to fight in Australia.
Yeah, technically the spider was here first. It's its house. You're renting it. I think we just pitched a show, and Jesse didn't realize it. So, shit.
Book it. I actually read that they're doing a Law and Order in Toronto.
Ooh.
Ooh, what's that
Maybe.
about, eh?
I don't-
Oh, sorry.
Well, I know they have Law and Order UK where they don't carry guns as police in
That's
England.
right.
Yeah.
And then
They just
all the
beat
lawyers
people.
wear wigs.
Do they? Okay, I
They
was
wear
always
the
curious.
white, curly George Washington wigs.
I only know that from a fish called Wanda. That's really all I know that from, and that's a common staple for procedurals, right? Obscure '80s comedies.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew you guys could hold it down. A little bit of NCIS riffing, right up your alley. We got this. Willie, how's things? I'm gonna come back around and say all these things later, so let's just keep it base. How you doing?
Cool and playboy.
Nice. That's what I was expecting. Brett,
Yes.
hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Not bad.
Yeah.
How are you? Good.
Same. I'm
Good.
alive.
That's
I'm
the level that I
growing.
want it for the
Yeah,
pre-show.
There we go.
Dana. Hey there. It's
Hi.
not. Wait. Is this tomorrow the second Saturday? Or was that last weekend?
For what?
For Squad Patrol. I keep thinking.
That was last weekend.
Okay. I
Yes.
get in the bad habit of getting you the day before you're supposed to be finishing memorizing sketch stuff. So.
No, this last one was great because
Yes.
I did my worst Marlon Brando impression of The Godfather.
Sure.
So 90% of my lines were just mumbles anyway. It's great.
Can I give you money to have you do that right now? Because I want to see this.
It's so bad though. It was basically just asshole, just circling in.
Oh man, if I
Yeah.
was there to help with rehearsals, I definitely would have offered that when you started talking, every time you just held up a subtitle, just inaudible dialogue.
It didn't help either that the sketch that I wrote for that show was someone was trying to assassinate the Godfather by infiltrating his organization, feeding him really bad food, and then making him angry while he was constipated in the effort to trigger a heart attack. But it's like not a crime because you didn't do anything illegal.
I think that's a war crime somewhere. I'm not sure, but yeah, NCIS Australia will handle that one probably.
I just imagine like the legal argument you have to like make to prove that like to like get that in as
Yeah,
an
so you-
actual crime.
So you knew that he had a heart condition. That would be
Yes.
one of the things. You knew that
He was
he had to
eating
poop, like he has like
badly. Yeah.
he has like bowel issues. This is just like a walking HIPAA violation. It sounds like.
Oh, everyone accounted for.
Yay!
Yeah.
Somebody that doesn't fucking know Brett.
Yes.
I assume. I don't know. Might be your best friend. Fuck if I know. Good to have you guys. This makes it truly makes the show better when there's people not up here. So good to have you. How about I'm sure I got some sweet cold open from that NCIS chat that we had. So I'm sure we're fine. Yes, this is still recorded as a podcast. I say that like I haven't edited like 40 episodes in the last month and a half. We're almost caught up. It's crazy.
Yay.
And then I
Yeah,
can
boy.
fucking breathe. We were a full calendar year behind. And for a show that's weekly, that's a few. So
Jesse, could you just do like Stab Raw, where it's just like here it is. This is the experience.
I could.
Awkward and
Well, I don't cut ums and uhs. That would just be anarchy. But I do still have to listen because I haven't given over the duties to anybody because I still have to name the episodes because apparently I have to do that 375 times. That'll be today. What the fuck? That's too many, Brett. Why have we done this show so long? It's going to be 11 years in like 3 months. What are we doing?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Longest running.
Step.
Yeah. Longest running. Longest running, whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. Yay? All right. All right, everybody. Good to have you. Make sure that's where we want it. Let's get the gosh darn thing started. Yes, now the show will begin. That was all just bonus content that would only appear on Stab Raw.
After hours.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
The Stab Show is begun! We put the huh in your comedy watching experience. Now, let's introduce tonight's panel. First panelist can take a licking and keep on insisting that you don't stop. He's co-host of Willie Listen. It's Willie Travis. There he is. Our second panelist exchanges Bibles from motels across the country just to confuse dirty, pay-by-the-hour heathens. He's a Stab Show favorite. It's Brett Stoltz.
Hello. Hey.
And our third panelist collects the skulls of those who have fallen beneath her obsidian morning star. She's the co-host of the Book Report. It's Dana Bryant. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones, iffy at best. Welcome to Stab. Hope you're keeping warm and cozy. And if you need some ear warmth on a Saturday night at, let's say, 11 p.m., be sure to tune into the Stab Show on KUTZ 103.1 FM or KUTZFM.org. Do not fucking chuckle at that. We're on terrestrial radio. We're taking it backwards in terms of technology. We're devolving from a podcast to a radio show. It works. Let's meet tonight's panel. Hey, Willie.
What up?
Hi there.
What's happening?
Oh, just standing up here talking to you.
I'm glad to get stabbed.
It's no guarantee. How are you?
Doing very well.
Yeah. What you up to?
Very alive.
No, that's the first step.
On the outside, yes.
Yes. You know what?
Yes.
As long as you're presenting alive, that's all you need.
Hey, I'm like a Black Weekend at Bernie's. I'm just
Yeah.
just
We-
along for the ride.
Weekend at. I don't want to say it, but you left it there.
It-
Weekend at Bernie Mac's.
Weekend at Bernie Mac's. Hey. Hey, you heard that, Universal?
Oh.
It's
What have you been up to? Anything fun?
no,
Good.
no, just it's just writing. I've
Yeah.
been getting some writing done, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
enjoying that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I see you popping up on shows.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave the house.
Good. Good.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, it's what the fuck is up with out there? Right?
Yeah.
So,
Consoles aren't outside the house, Willie.
nope. Nope. Ain't no PlayStation in the street.
No. No. Gotta have like a
It's not there.
PlayStation bar. Didn't they used to have? I mean, there used to be like,
Here, the coin
Cyber
op is
Cafe
here,
is there? Oh,
I
yeah, you got
think,
coin
yeah.
op. There you go.
Yeah. I used to do the Cyber Cafe.
Did you?
Yeah.
I always wanted to. I never got around to it.
Yeah, they were cool, man.
Yeah.
This was like around like Wild Time. I don't know
Sure.
what or where you were
Oh no, I was
during that.
I was the target audience.
Oh yeah.
That was me.
Except usually that target audience didn't leave the house, so that's a difficult situation.
Like we said, there's nothing out there.
Yeah. Well, that's where we're starting.
That
sounds about right.
To the show.
Well, good to have you, Willie. Always
you,
enjoy
sir.
having you around these parts.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, Jesse.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Is that enough Brett Stoltz on the microphone?
That's always enough Brett Stoltz on the
Oh,
microphone.
no,
Oh, shit.
On the microphone.
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
Hi there.
There you go.
Oh, Christ. This is what I sound like? Okay.
I know.
Uh, It's the worst way to find out. I think I just outed myself for saying I don't listen to the podcast anymore.
Well-
I think that's actually I honestly skip over my episode
Oh.
because it's just I can't stand.
You skip over yours?
Yes,
That's weird. I have the opposite thing.
you're on every. Oh.
Well, to be fair, I only ever listen to anything that I'm on. It's just, I enjoy.
It's a form of masturbation. I get it. I
Well,
respect it. It's not my forte, but I get it.
Well,
I'm not gonna ick your yum.
You do this
Or yuck your
375
yum.
times, then you gotta like it. How are you?
I'm drawing breath. I'm
Sure.
not resuming room temperature. I'm
Okay.
I'm alive. Or is
So
this-
far, the two of you are setting real low bars here. I'm not decomposing before your very eyes, so a win. Well, last you left us off, you didn't you have a pilot being pitched around?
Still working on that. Still got a
Okay.
pilot shopping out there. Got some
Cool.
other projects that we're putting together and seeing. Hey, do you want to give us money so I don't have to do this normal 9 to 5 job?
Well, if you ever figure out how that works, then let me know.
I will. Yes. Can I just get you on retainer? You can be my attorney, right? You're
s-
barred somewhere.
Well, no, I was more for if you ever figure out how to get people to pay you for doing creative things.
That's what I mean. You can just pretend to be my attorney. I would just pay you
Oh,
that way.
okay.
This is
I'll improv. We'll do some
that's all a courtroom is, right? It's just improv.
I think.
As an actual attorney, that's illegal.
I'll get a mail-in certificate somewhere. I'm accredited at the University of Phoenix. I passed the I passed the Arizona bar. I don't know. Well, cool. Glad that's still moving around.
Yes.
Gotten any positive feedback?
A lot of positive feedback, but nothing like, "Oh my God, we
Sure.
want to give you money," but more like, "Hey, good job." They probably think like I'm a 12-year-old.
Well-
Like I put this out there, and they're like, "Hey, champ, in a couple years when you go to college, I'm like,
You know
I'm
what?
married, I've got a kid."
Literally anybody that can type the end on something has got it over like 95% of the rest
This
of them.
is
So,
very-
so you're fine. You're doing good. Got to remember that. I got plenty of shit that's gold, not finished, so it's bullshit. So it's nothing. Doesn't mean fuck all to anybody. I can't even pretend to sell that, Brett. Here, this might be done someday. No, get out of my office. I've got Brett Stultz waiting outside. All right. Well, good to have you as always.
Thanks.
Yeah. No. Yes. Well, we'll see once we get into the material. There is always that. Thank you, Brett. Hey, Dana.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hi. How are things going for you?
Well, I think I'm doing better than these two.
Well,
I
good.
think my resting mental health is finally at neutral again. I'm very
Okay.
excited about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't sit around the house going, "Oh man, I'm sad,"
Okay.
but in a cute way because everything I do is adorable.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm sad.
Except for I don't have giant anime eyes. I have like the opposite.
Well, good to have you. Speaking of working on the backlog, just did your episode where you pre-recorded.
Oh, I
Your
don't think the
material.
people like that very much.
Oh no, it was good. It was good. Cameron got a lot of use out of the light bulbs line. So
Oh, good.
it was
I
good
didn't know if
times.
you were going to use those, but I was like, I might as
we
well.
used it heavily.
Okay.
So that'll be coming out in a couple weeks.
I mean,
Um,
I totally watched it because I watch
no, I'm
everything
saying-
I do too.
Well, yeah. Well, no, you were on stage while it was airing. But I just edited, and that'll be coming out in a couple weeks.
Nice.
Anything fun, interesting that you've been up to creatively?
I don't know creatively, but I've been doing a lot of boating lately.
What?
Yeah, it's 100% in Minecraft,
Oh,
but
okay.
I was on a boat.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found some llamas and I put them in a boat and then I boated them home.
All right. I don't think llamas are naturally nautical creatures, but if you can make that work,
Right?
then who am I to say? Well, you know what? It's a change of pace. Sailing the high, blocky seas. You're doing good.
Then I'm going to breed them and turn them into leather.
Oh. We were so close to something being nice.
It's great because I enjoy it. I get to turn the leather into emeralds and they're pretty.
Oh, all right. I do not understand the Minecraft economy. I take llamas home and turn them into leather and they become emeralds. And then I hit the high seas again.
Yes.
Yar. All right, let's get this thing underway. Segment 1, it's reorganization. We look around, stab a lot, trying to pinpoint where it all went wrong. Damn it! That's how I started this? Of course it was. And really, if you really dig deep, you can probably find many a PCOF, or probable cause of failure. But still, we soldier on, dumbing it up as hard as we can and often as we can. But let's quickly put back out of our minds whatever PCOF might already stand for, and instead give us who or what else PCOF might stand for or represent to you. Willie Travis, let's hear your PCOF.
Dumbing down is an understatement, brother.
Let's do it.
At the Pizza Cooling Off Federation,
Mm-hmm.
we adhere to ensuring that your pizza never exceed a burning temperature once it makes contact with your mouth. Our fleet of pizza coolers, or people blowing spit on your pizza, as our reviews state, take the roof of your mouth seriously.
Yeah.
Which is why we work around the clock to make sure that your pizza is blown on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we understand the market. We get it. Not everyone is eating pizza. All right, that is why our designated blowhards will blow on anything. Because we also service spoons of soup, fresh bread, pies occupying windowsills, cauldrons of bubbling liquids, whistles, party favors, breathalyzers, eyes, Nintendo cartridges, dusty tomes, balloons. So call us. I don't know.
yeah.
You know,
Oh,
so.
all right. Too often, I have to defend the temperature that I prefer my pizza at. I want it a nice, warm. I want to be able to taste the toppings. I don't want just heat. I want to enjoy pizza, not just a greasy ball of heat. I want to savor. All right, Willie gets me. You guys don't have to.
That's why
That's
we're
all right.
here for
I get
you.
that.
I will buy a pizza and just let it sit there for a while because I want to enjoy it. Sorry, Renaissance man. Thank you, Willie. Brett. One would assume you have something in a PCOF, so why not share it then?
My brothers and sisters, I need you all to get down on your knees and pray.
There we go.
Close your eyes, please.
Mhm.
Open up your hearts and your checkbooks and let the Holy Spirit on in. Do you hear that in the distance, flapping on an angel's wings? Why, it's the word of baby Jesus. I need you all just to close your eyes real hard. And let baby Jesus just crawl up into your ear and whisper to you. Oh, what is baby Jesus whispering? Listen real close now.
Mhm.
PCOF. That can only mean Pentecostal OnlyFans. These are dark times, my friends. Brothers and sisters, don't lose sight of the Lord. It is sinful times. It is end times. It's a sign of the times. We all need that spiritual release. That's when you go to PCOF, Pentecostal OnlyFans. See college girls read from their Bible and handle the serpent. Watch as the desperate housewife next door speaks in tongues. See nursing students lay healing hands on non-believers and hoping that they can save them from the Lord's wrath. Heaven is real. Repent now. Go to PCOF, Pentecostal OnlyFans. I bet you think the PC stood for politically correct, didn't you?
No. So far, 0 for 2 on politically correct, and this one very much not so. So thank you, Brett. Pentecostal OnlyFans. I'm not gonna search for that because I would not be surprised to
Note
find
to
it.
self, buy that domain.
Yeah, get on that in more ways than one. Thank you, Brett. Good stuff. Hey, Dana.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you wrap up our reorganizing with your PCOF?
Okay, I don't know if you know this, but PCOF was actually a term used by medical and mortuary professionals back in the early 1800s.
Oh,
It stands for Preferred Cadavers of Frankenstein.
okay.
Yeah, because, he's famous for making that, one monster, and, shit went down, and it was bad.
Yeah.
But what people don't know is after that, he moved to New England, and he was like, when you learn something new, you're always bad at it that first time, but I'm not going to give up. The problem is that you can't combine bits and pieces of different people together without understanding how they go. Like, you're not going to put the mouth of a vegan on the stomach of a cattle rancher. That just doesn't fly, right? So
Set
he
yourself
goes
up.
to New England. He meets all these doctors, all these guys working in the mortuary. He slips them some money under the table. And then anytime someone dies, they just slap a little initials on the bottom of their foot, PCOF.
Sure.
And then they know these ones go to Frankenstein. They've done some serious background work, making sure what was their married life like.
Sure.
Did they love their wife or their children? Did they drink too much? Were they hitting on themselves, slapping the meat like, a little too much,
Sorry.
And then you make sure that you get the upright guys, the people that are gonna work together. Maybe you got a baker and a candlestick maker together,
Sure.
and so
Natural.
yeah, that's how you gotta think about this when you're making your own men. You gotta.
Yeah. All right. There we are. All right. All right. It's very picky. I didn't realize that could disqualify you. Well, sorry.
We just gotta make sure that the right hands go with the right man bits. You don't want the really rough hands with the really tender man bits.
Fair. Okay. All right. I'm just going to go with you. I'm All right. Segment 2. It's Bootleg It. Original ideas aren't so great. I mean, big whoop. You came up with a thing before me. But my idea is going to be even better because everybody's going to have extra pouches all over the place and Australian accents. Now what's better, Mr. Original? And so is the concept. In Bootleg It, where you're asked to take these world-renowned, successful properties and give us your dollar store, flea market, bargain bin, knockoff, counterfeit, or bootleg versions of each of them. This is a bit of a hodgepodge because I feel like I'm running out of things that I know. So, I don't know. These are what came to mind. So we're going 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 times around as we do in a second segment. Willie, let's hear your bootleg Fievel Goes West.
Yeah, that's the same sound I made when I read these two. Yeah, man. Look, for the hip hop fans out there, all right, Fievel Goes East 99. All right, it's the Bone Thugs mixtape. With hits like Rootin' Tootin' Rat. We're not against cats. We're not against cat connoisseurs. But we are against fuck cats. We don't like cats. No. It's the Rootin' Tootin' Rat. With tracks like Meet You in My Crosshairs, so you won't be lonely.
All right.
Or I'm gonna kill you or something, something like that.
Yeah.
And hits like For the Love of Kobe. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yep. That's the end.
Oh, good. Good. Never know with Willie Travis.
I don't either.
Thank you, Willie. Brett.
Yes.
Bootleg Fievel Goes West. Go.
So this is kind of fun. I loved An American Tail as a kid. That was like my all-time favorite animated movie. Don Bluth in the house. Whoop whoop. No? Okay, that's fine. He only gave us American Tail and Land Before Time. But that's okay. But I love the show. I love that movie so much that my mom would have to sing Somewhere Out There to me before I could fall asleep.
Adorable.
I know.
Just go with it.
Just roll with it. No, it's sadly very true, Leo. I had a tender side at one point in my fucking life. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I take it on the audience. But one of the cool things about this was that when the sequel, Fievel Goes West, came out, I was super excited about it. So much that when my parents got divorced that summer and it was my birthday, my dad got me the Fiverr Goes West Smith & Wesson Colt revolver. And it was very cool. It was super cool because it was like, it had that airbrushed artwork on the side of the gun, and it was the cast of Fievel Goes West, but it was clearly like routed through Taiwan. Like, we don't really know what the show's about or the movie, so we're just going to do this. So they had that. So that was really cool. The nice thing about the gun, too, is that it was made of this really cool polyalloy metal kind of thing where it was designed for like a 3-year-old could pick it up very easily and it wouldn't damage their wrist. Wasn't permanent wrist damage.
Oh, good.
It came with a speed loader. This was cool because this actually looked like Fievel from the movie. So I felt like they actually did something right on this one. Sure. But it was a speed loader shaped like Fievel. So your little thumbs could just kind of put it right in there. Yeah. And then it came with a hair trigger because, kids' dexterity is not as crazy as it used to be. So, I thought that was pretty cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure it was. Yeah, we got a Fievel gun. Good. 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 What's not good? Thanks. See, that's where that thanks becomes less and less sincere. No, thank you, Brett. Dana, bootleg Fievel Goes West.
It's fine. No joking. I actually had like a child-sized Fievel doll as a kid, and I have the soundtrack on vinyl.
Nice.
I'm that old. Okay.
Apparently, really struck home with a couple here.
Okay, we make a movie. It's called Pavel Go to America. Pavel is sewer rat coming from Russia, and he go to 1906 San Francisco. right? Because he's tired of being hunted by birds. Birds eat rats, and birds in Russia, no good. But turns out America have birds too. The red-tailed hawk, the eagle, they eat rats. It is a very sad story, and it ends with Pavel giving plague to San Francisco.
These things happen. It's
You know,
There's no Pavel problem. Is it?
I don't predict earthquake. I just get plague.
Yeah. Hey, America have birds too. It's no good. I leave Russia to get away from birds. And here you go, this flying fox. Okay. Sorry. All right. Second time around, to prove to you I had zero planning and just took the first thing that came to mind. Willie, let's hear your bootleg Armageddon.
Look, you. All right, we're putting in the same amount. All right. All right. I'm just gonna talk about what I wrote while I practice my Rodney Dangerfield. So.
Have you ever heard of the shake weight? Look, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm the ambassador for this new thing. You wouldn't even understand it. It's called the Armageddon Big. It's the shake weight that'll rock your world.
Oh, why?
Just yeah.
That's the ending sigh.
Yeah. It's very similar to Dana's Godfather impression.
No respect at all.
Only 30% of what you say have to be actual words. Dr. Boomba.
A little bit of Dracula in there.
No respect at all. All right. There you go. New character. Vampire Dangerfield. Brett, bootleg Armageddon, what do you got?
So you guys remember Spencer's Gifts?
Sure.
So they would have all the really tacky, like bachelorette party things. But like when you're 10 or 11 or 12 or 13, when you're young, basically double digits. That's what I was going for. Once you're that age, like that seems to be this kind of cool place to go. And do you remember they would sell like adult things like lingerie or bikini, like ridiculously small? But one of the things they had there was animal cracker flavored edible panties.
Oh.
And apparently it was a very niche market.
Mm-hmm.
It was a certain demographic of people who would shop at Spencer's that loved that exact scene from Armageddon, that some ad wizards got together and said, look, we don't know what animal crackers taste like. We can just say that's what these things taste like.
Fair.
And there you go. And the cool thing is it had a tie-in where when you opened a flap, it would actually start singing, I don't want to miss a thing.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, at the forefront of that musical greeting card technology. Yeah. I knew exactly what you were referencing, but at the same time knew that's a very specific scene that non-Armageddon buffs are not going to get.
Right? And doesn't Ben Affleck do like a really bad Australian accent? Yeah.
They were so in love.
They didn't want to miss a thing.
That oil drilling roughneck with a heart of gold. Thank you, Brett. I unabashedly love Armageddon. I don't care. It's the pinnacle of terrible action. Dana, bootleg Armageddon, what you got?
So, like many in Hollywood, who needs an original idea when all you need are unpaid interns and a thesaurus?
Mm-hmm.
So I give you Cataclysm. It is a film where there is a meteor coming towards Earth, and if you Google how can we stop a meteor, it says lasers. It's an option.
Sure.
And everybody knows that one of the professions that uses lasers regularly are dental hygienists. So the plot of Cataclysm
Oh my God, I want to see this movie.
is we send a group of dental hygienists into space to laser a meteor. and all the rest can stay the same. More ladies, though, because we know it's 2023 and we need more ladies. But there are male dental hygienists as well because equality.
I really want to see this movie now. I honestly.
Anyway, get Netflix on the phone. We need to.
Right?
Yeah, I think this is.
I mean, because you ever notice that like two of the same movie always comes out at the same
That's
time
true.
because someone's like, I can do that idea with a different script and not be sued. Like,
Armageddon, Deep Impact.
right? There were a couple monkey movies out at the same time where the monkeys were playing hockey.
Yeah. I mean, when you add monkeys to anything, really, that's that's Hollywood. Get back to that circle. We're done with the prequels and sequels and the requels. More monkey movies.
Indeed, I was here the whole time. Monkey movies all the way around. Well, I've said famously around here, you do enough sequels, you wind up in space.
Yep.
And the height of that is the Ice Age movies. How did that wind up in space? I don't know, man.
I mean, if Jason ended up in space, who
Exactly.
doesn't?
Just think about it. Think about all your favorite terrible series of movies. Did they make it to space? That means they went too long. All right. Third time around. Again, I don't know, apropos of nothing. Willie, let's hear your bootleg of American Horror Story.
Coming up next, it is Nigerian Horror Story. The following program is rated TV-MA LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences only. So, like, I'm going, right? And, like, you know, like a lot of ideas are just going off, you know? That's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not all gold, people, all right? You're not here.
See,
You're not
the
here
thing
for-
is, you had us all on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, see?
We weren't expecting just to get the disclaimer. I think.
You sound like my dates, all right?
Not that we didn't enjoy it, but you left us with so many unanswered questions that we were waiting and didn't realize we were going to get that old Willie Travis comma.
As long as we have fun on the way, right? It's like-
Yeah. Oh, Willie Travis, the definition of the journey being more important than the destination. Thank you, Willie. Brett,
Yeah.
bootleg American Horror Story?
So I remember this one from when I was working at Borders Books, may it rest in peace. And we would have these weird like flash sales on the like seriously, like for one day, you could get the DSM-4, which was normally like $72. You can get it for like $17. And this one was I think it was from France, if I remember correctly. They had a weird printing thing on it, and it was the American Horror Story tie-in cover to the DSM-4.
Okay.
Nice.
Just the cover. You open it up, it's the regular DSM-4,
Okay.
and that was it.
Okay. Sure.
It was between that and like an American Horror Story toaster.
Sure.
That was waterproof. Those were the two gems that I really hung on to for this one. So
All right.
yeah,
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Sorry, I'll see myself out.
No. It was the addition there that saved you. Waterproof toaster, obviously.
Right.
First thought, best thought, Brett. Dana, wrap us up with your bootleg American Horror Story.
Oh yeah, we're going to do some Canadian
There we
horror
go.
story.
There it is.
It's very much like the same show, but with like Canadian things. It's got a lot of recognizable B-list Canadian actors like Nina Dobrev from The Vampire Diaries, Will Arnett,
Oh, sure.
a man who's trying to rehabilitate his acting career, Hayden Christensen, and surprisingly Tommy Chong.
That is surprising.
And each season will be a different scary thing, like the one where the aliens come and they steal all the maple syrup.
Oh, no.
Oh, or the one where their witches curse the hockey team and they can't get in the goal.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's this one where all the vampires eat the Tim Hortons donuts, and they really like the jelly-filled ones.
Oh, yeah.
And the scariest one is when all the ghosts come back and they're taking revenge, and all the Canadians are just going, "Oh, sorry, I'm sorry," and they just apologize to the ghosts and they go away. It's very scary if you're Canadian.
Sure. Oh, thank you, Dana. Oh, no, I think it would just be most frightening if the ghosts wouldn't accept their apologies.
Oh no, but they're Canadian ghosts, so they have to.
Oh, all right. Oh, it's okay. Boo, boo, everybody. I didn't mean to make a big bother. Everything's fine. Well done. Thank you, guys. Segment 3, charging along at a respectable pace. It's Campaign Trail. There's a couple ways you can make a name for yourself in the political votescape. Have a platform that highlights all of the important, thoughtful changes you would like to make to systems that you see are in need of fixing, or childish name-calling and taking money from anybody who wants to make you say, whatever. In Campaign Trail, it's your job to get your face out there in front of potential voters with your campaign speech, trying to convince the voting public why your following candidate should be their choice for the following posts, positions, and platforms. Willie Travis. I could have swore I did something like this before. I searched. I didn't. I don't think. So maybe it's a recurring thought for me. Willie, you are an empty energy drink can running for a position on the Under the Front Seat Forever Council.
Fresh. Okay. Hello. Those of you who know me here, you are aware of my stance. And those of you new, well, I'll fill you in now. I keep things simple. And you can ask around. I keep it simple, like the fries on the side and the water bottles in the back seat. I keep it simple, like the random articles of clothing in the trunk. No one associated with this car has ever worked at a Waffle House, but it's... There's a shirt back there. If you keep me in this dark, dank, cold, unexplored position of power, then I promise you nothing changes for the positive. I promise you more receipts, more bags. I promise you change. Quarters, nickels, dimes. I promise you that, because with us together, we all have the energy to make it happen.
Yeah.
Vote for me.
Yeah. No change you can believe in.
None.
No. Why? Oh, I think I've mentioned. I had a Discman under my seat that I forgot was there. Until I pulled it out and realized it was cracked because it had been under the seat too long. And then I used to plug it into the, the cassette that you put into the into the stereo that you then plug into an aux. Good times. I've never had anything new. Brett.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know. You tell me. You are the former backwards R from the Toys R Us sign. Running for positions on freeway street signage.
I'm Chet Barbados, and I approve this ad.
Oh.
When it comes to freeway signage, Commissioner, look to me, the guy you know as Mr. Chet Barbados, the former backwards R from the Toys R Us sign from when you were a kid. Look, I know we're different. After all, you're human, and I'm Chet Barbados, the former backwards R from the Toys R Us sign from when you were a kid. But don't let our differences fool ourselves. We both want the same thing. Safe but fun. Freeway street signage. That's why you should vote for me, Chet Barbados, the former backwards R from the Toys R Us sign from when you were a kid, as your next freeway signage commissioner this year. Paid for in part by Chet Barbados, the former backwards R from the Toys R Us sign from when you were a kid, for freeway signage commissioner.
Thank you, Brett. Did you take a Seussian dare in writing that one to to use? You know, the
Can I say yes?
the old green eggs and ham.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
where,
it's a reader. You know,
Yeah.
it's for elementary
where
school
you
kids.
try and use as few actual words as possible.
Yes.
Just repeating.
Because when you find the premise is just
Yeah.
just hitting that thing over the head, that's really what everybody wants.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, but I you repeat it enough. I know Chet Barbados,
And he wants your vote.
and so he's got it. Name recognition is all it takes. Thank you, Brett. Dana, that's uncomfortable. Look.
Oh no, I'm ready.
Hope we're okay. Dana, sorry, I'm on edge. Let's wrap up campaign trails with your speech. You are a Suave body wash coupon running for a position in a wallet.
We all know that politics are dirty, so why don't you vote for clean candidates? Let's be real about wallet space, okay? I know some of my constituents carry it in their butt pocket, and there's only so much room before your ass cheeks start to hurt, and you're not going to just put any old thing in that wallet. And even if you carry a purse or other man bag, you're not just going to want to fill it with mini coupons and receipts and things, because then it all becomes unnecessary. So why should you put me there? Well, first of all, if you fold me in half, my barcode is on the side, so it still scans when you pull me out. So you can slip me in any slot you want.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I mean, and if you have me when you go to Target, I promise you a quality product that comes in bulk, unlike some of those online artisanal body washes that are like 5 ounces for $50 and the bottle so wanky that like you can't even get half of it out. You just gotta throw it away.
Yeah.
But I think the most important part is, where do I stand on the issues?
Yes.
I am antibacterial. Too long have these bacterial invaded our lands, leaving people sniffling, body achy, and having stuff spewing out of both ends. No more. I'm also anti-inflammatory and antioxidant because too long have the UV rays invaded our lands, leaving our skin prematurely aged and precancerous.
Oh.
And I'm also anti-animal testing. Because too long have these cosmetic companies invaded our lands, leaving our animals perfume, dyed, and with crimson red lips. So vote for me, because I am Suave Body Wash.
Yeah.
Coupon.
Yeah. Thank you, Dana. Yeah, very heated. Suave body wash coupon is just playing to people's fears. All these things coming to our country, like UV rays. Damn you. All right, segment 4, it's review it. We got 2 more segments. Oh, this is you guys are proving 7:30 works. Thank you. I needed that.
You're welcome.
I needed that. Sorry, we moved the show again. It's just, I don't want to run into the 9 o'clock. You don't need all that. Let's just get to the show.
So considerate.
I don't have an inner monologue. Everything comes out. Segment 4, review it. Sometimes, or no, wait, what am I saying? Let's forget what I just said, because I don't think sometimes appears in this at all. So I just had a mini stroke. Here we go. Segment 4, review it. Take me to a home. Help me. Christmas shopping season has descended upon us, which is crazy because it's still March 2020. But people seem to be shopping regardless. And some shoppers or goers of places like to refer to reviews made by others who have already had experiences with the items or destinations that they have in mind. And so in Review It, your job is to help future consumers and compose reviews of specific things as the reviews would appear on these specific outlets. It's not that complicated. Willie Travis. Willie, let's hear an Amazon review of that feeling of knowing you're late when you wake up without even looking at a clock.
Yo, this product sucks. mean, between this and that feeling of waking up right before the alarm goes off that I purchased, nothing works at all. I highly recommend you stay away and spend your hard-earned cash on something you can actually use. Like on that feeling that you get when you catch yourself just before falling out of a chair. Or that feeling that you get during that first fart of the morning pee. You know what I'm talking about? Even the feeling of coming to the realization that this is the apex of your career, life, and mental state is worth more than this product. 1 star, do not recommend. 1 star because I hate my job. Fuck that place.
Oh man, yeah.
Honest reviews.
Yeah. 26 people found this review helpful. Thank you, Willie. Yeah. Ugh, fuck that feeling. Oh no! No, that's not a great feeling. Start your day like that? No. All right, Brett. Moving right along. Let's hear. I don't know. This one, I wanted to get whimsical. They were too straightforward. You got my whimsy this week, Brett.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Brett, let's hear a Yelp review of a street-side food cart run by mythological animals.
Weird spot. Get the corn dog. Watch out for unicorn shit. 5 stars.
All right. Straightforward. Yeah. Sad that one got hidden in the reviews we do not recommend. It's too short. You don't have enough previous reviews. Sorry, Brett. We got 10 of those. We'd have so many more stars. Believe our patrons. Sorry. Now I'm crying to Yelp right now. Thank you, Brett. So good. And this one, yeah. Looking forward to it. Dana, let's hear a Game Informer review of Cats.
Cats review, far from perfect. 6.5.
Okay.
For those experienced with other pets like dogs and guinea pigs, pet cats may prove an interesting, if not at times frustrating, challenge. Not recommended for new pet owners. While the mechanics of cats will feel familiar to pet owners, actions like feeding, watering, and playtime feel less smooth than cats' other four-legged counterparts. While Cats does have a co-op mode, Cats is often withholding with the availability of co-op mode, and you're much better off just accepting that now Cats is a single-player game. Yeah. Cats is mostly a platforming game where you will marvel at all the locations that cats are able to climb, crawl, or burrow into. It's a challenge, but it's fun. Combat segments with cats will surprise you out of nowhere because cats just seem to pounce into battle seemingly without provocation. And while I'm not usually a fan of mini games, I found the laser pointer game surprisingly delightful. Who knew something as simple as a cat, a laser pointer, and a blank wall would have you entertained for hours? The cat skill tree in this game is useless. It looks beautiful and well designed, but the cat's gameplay tends to just stay in the box and leave the tree behind.
Yeah.
And I think the worst part, collectibles leave you something to be desired. The hairballs and the dead birds are easy enough to find, but I find that it's more of a diversion from the more enjoyable aspects of playing cats. So, I mean, if you pop it in for the day, it's not enjoyable if that's all you got going on.
Yeah. That sounds terribly accurate. Oh, we got ours a cat tree that they actually used. It was amazing. Not just the box that it came in, which is generally the case. All right, we've got to segment 5, the final segment of the evening. Don't worry, That's still 20% of the show. Settle down, guys. It's okay. There's still plenty for you. It's Department of Tourism. Want to just get away from it all? Yeah, you and me both, sibling. But where would you just get away to? There's 360 goddamn degrees of options. So knowing exactly where to escape can be difficult, which is why in Department of Tourism, as the newly appointed tourism directors of the following places, it's your job to convince the indecisive traveler that your place is the one we should want to visit for a couple days, or even put down whole-ass new routes. Willie Travis. This seems familiar, but again, I couldn't find it in old shows, so you're welcome.
Fresh content.
Let's hear your tourism guide for that city in Canada where everybody's high school girlfriend/boyfriend lives.
Looking to reside where all the pretty people are? A place where every person's look, personality, and stature exceeds that of 1,000 Anne Hathaways. A place where you can sleep safe knowing that your most prized loved ones are tucked away in a secure, discreet town, never to be heard from until comes the time for them to be beckoned. Then look no further than Implausible Falls. Nestled directly in the heart of your beloved failsafe, Canada. IF is a place where every person is exactly the ideal person from every little grade school weirdo ever. A place where we're going off the rail now. A place a place where our beaches are packed with Tyra Banks and new kids on the blocks. Our schools feature the world's most qualified and astoundingly hot teachers. From that dream you had where Mrs. Brown was hitting on you. Shit. From some anime that you watch. It doesn't, it's like, no. Impossible Falls.
Yeah. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Willie. Hey, where can people get more Willie Travis when they would like to?
They can get me anytime on the internet.
Yeah.
I am at several different places on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Some Willie, Instagram, willielisten.com is where you can listen to the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the help of Stab.
Oh,
I
please.
love this place.
Oh.
Ding.
This place loves you.
But yeah, no, willielisten.com is where my baby, I guess that's my baby.
Yeah.
I birthed that.
Yes. We'll figure out getting Willie Listen back around here again at some
definitely.
point. Great to have you, Willie.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure. Brett, let's hear what you got for this'n. Make us want to visit Bottomless Mimosaton.
Hi, I'm Chet Barbados.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
And when I'm not sharing my passion for freeway street signage, you'll find me in Bottomless Mimosaton.
Mm-hmm.
Nestled in the broke college looking for a cheap buzz valley, Bottomless Mimosaton is champagne flute of heaven on earth. Play at the Minute Maid Orange Juice Arcade, located next to the White Claw River. Stay at the Cook's Champagne Tower, across the street from the Axe Body Spray Woods. Come to Bottomless Mimosaton, the only place where you can ward off scurvy while giving yourself diabetes.
Yay. Thank you, Brett. Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Supposing somebody wants more Brett Stoltz outside of this very specific episode of the Stab Show, how would they go about doing such a thing?
I have not made that easy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I know.
Is there anything at all that you'd like to direct anyone towards?
I guess you could Google me.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, just Google Brett Stoltz.
There you go.
See what happens.
Yeah. Now I want to know.
So do I. I know what I'm doing when the show wraps.
All right.
All right, cool.
Well, get your cyber stalking on, everybody. for some Brett Stoltz after this. Well, thank you. So enjoyable as always, Brett. You're just a treat. Dana, before we get you to wrapping up the program, how about you let folk know where they can get more Dana Bryant, where they work in bank?
Well, a selection of men can find me on Match.com.
Oh, okay.
But if you're talking more like for entertainment purposes, I have the book report this Sunday at 7 p.m. here at Stab, where Jesse Rivera and I will do some book report, get some comedians to come and give us a book report, and then I'll do improv with them. So if you like books and or improv, or just two delightful people chatting about stuff they like, it's a fun time.
It is.
You can also find me every second Saturday with my sketch comedy troupe Squad Patrol at the Sacramento Comedy Spot. Our this month, I guess next month, is our Christmas murder mystery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. Yeah. Check that out. Second Saturdays. All right.
7:30.
7:30. Yes. Dana, how about you wrap up this program with our final tourism guide? Make us want to come visit It's Barely Noticeable.
This is gonna bookend the show so well. Yeah, big cities are not for everyone, and sometimes places have a lot of bright lights and loud noises, but that's not everybody's cup of tea. So if you want to come place that feels like no place, but it's also not your own home, come visit It's Barely Noticeable. In It's Barely Noticeable, all of the buildings and streets are made with materials in only the most beige of colors. We have plenty of outdoor spaces too. So our parks are green in that, like, you know, it's green, but like it's not poetry inspiring enough shade of green. We have a river. It's really more of a stream, and like you can see it sometimes if you try, but nobody really does. And it's got like that running stream sound, but it's more white noise, so you won't hear it. No one ever does. What about our nightlife? We have places open at night. We have a 24-hour tea room where you can sit quietly sipping hot herb water and reading a book you won't remember once you stop looking at it. We also have a few restaurants, but because interstate commerce is difficult here, we don't get any spices or seasonings of any kind. So all the menus taste exactly the same, and you won't remember it. But on the bright side, it's all nutritionally valuable. So that's also nice.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Our biggest draw, and it's very noticeable, is actually our dating scene. Have you ever critiqued your dating life in a like, why buy the cow when you give the milk away for free? But by milk, I don't mean sex, but I mean emotional labor. You know, when you like when you're the kind of person that's going to give Herculean amounts of emotional support and unquestioning validation to emotionally unavailable men who only see relationships as power dynamics, and it makes you really easy to control and manipulate because of your lack of emotional boundaries, because you don't get enough attention. I mean, like, you go out with your friends, but like no one notices you because you're like not pretty, but you're not like ugly in that like, oh no, look at that poor person sort of way. And like, you try to talk to people because you have like really interesting things to say, but you just can't get in there, so you don't say that. That's every person here that's single is like that. Yeah, because maybe you just want a place that is as quiet and unassuming as your coping mechanisms. So come visit. You might not remember your trip once you leave, but at least you won't need a vacation from your vacation.
Yeah. Oh, the weight with which that hit some in here was very noticeable. All right. And Stab is over. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And, of course, a very special thank you to our incredible panel, Willie Travis, Brett Stoltz, and Dana Bryant. Now, right? Now, Did what you just experienced tickle at least 3 out of your 5 fancies? Well, if it did, why not subscribe to The Stab Show? Be the podcast provider of your choice and get access to over 374 other episodes. Oh, me. Or if you want to catch The Stab Show at a very specific time of 7:30 Friday nights, then you can come on down to Stab Comedy Theater or catch us from the comfort of your home on Stab TV. And unfortunately, that's all we've got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, saying it's less important if the carpet matches the drapes than if they need pipe laid in their basement. Good night! All right. Thank you, guys. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out. Yeah, so we've got a show we've got 2 more. We got a show at 9, show at 10. If you want to stick around, I'll take care of you up front. If you're done with us for the evening, check out stabcomedytheater.com. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream everything we do 6 nights a week. So check us out. It's a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You were great. Comedy Yacht Club will begin in, well, it looks like about a half hour. So, yeah, no rush. I need to figure out if I want to stop the stream. I don't want a 30-minute countdown. That seems excessive. So I feel like I have to stop down. So online audience, and yes, in case you didn't know, we've been talking to them the whole time too. Thanks for hanging out. You know what? It's Desert Bus for Hope season, so we finish all of our streams by raiding over to Desert Bus until they're done. If you don't know Desert Bus, everybody know Desert Bus? Oh yeah, yeah. They do a marathon raising money for Desert Bus for Hope. I can't remember what the cause is, but they basically drive Penn and Teller's the Desert Bus game. It's basically you're in real time driving a bus to Vegas from what is it, Reno or some? It's a and when you reach Vegas, you get 1 point, and you turn right back around and drive back, and you just have to keep it on the road real time. So how could we not enjoy that? So head over to Desert Bus. Let them know we sent you. Come back at 9 o'clock. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye, online audience. Cool. Well, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Hope to see you back again. Thank you, guys.
Great time. Guys.
Yeah, good job. So good. Sir, good stuff.